So after a lot of positive feedback after I posted my story the other day, here it is, Apprentice Talk, episode 1, kicking off with what I think is hands down the most important thing you can have as an apprentice. And that is, without doubt, a good work ethic and attitude. Carpentry in all aspects is a career that rewards hard work amongst all. Yes, there are many smart ways to make it easier, but regardless, it is a job that requires graft. Training either with an apprentice master or your mentor, their first impression of you can decide how well you get on working with them. In my time as an apprentice, which wasn't actually so long ago, I took pride in getting stuck in every job as much as possible. Something that's often seen as a bad thing, but I think should never be seen as a bad thing, is being shy about asking questions. I probably annoyed my mentor with the amount of times I asked him about jobs that I was given, but ultimately, me taking in all that knowledge allowed him to be comfortable in letting me work by myself, which gave me the best possible experience coming up. Even if the jobs you get given on a day aren't necessarily what you want to be doing, which on site is something that happens very, very often, it's better to just go through them as quick as your ability allows rather than dragging them out. There's nothing worse than clock watching, and you'd be surprised how quickly your day can go when you're getting stuck in. In my time as an apprentice, I got to work with a few different lads who definitely weren't as interested in the career afterwards. They would take any job that was given as an excuse to drag the day out, and usually it was done half-heartedly. Most of the time, have to be redone. As harsh as it sounds, I personally would hate the idea of wasting a year or two of my life training for something to then quit before you have anything to show for it. I think even if you have started your apprenticeship and you're not quite sure it's for you, my best advice, if you haven't got something else you're already set on, would be just to keep at it. In the time between, you might end up enjoying it, but even if you stick at it and eventually decide it's not what you want to do, or you're not sure what you actually want to do, you'll have that qualification in case you try something else, and then you decide that something else isn't exactly what you want to do, and then you want to get back into carpentry. So to summarize, forget about the expensive toolkits and having the best grades before you start. Concentrate on having a good work ethic. That will shape the direction you're going 110%. Everything else will then follow suit. I really hope this helps someone out there, or is at least interesting to hear. I'm going to be running a poll once I release this video for my next topic. I'm going to be honest, I'm already certain it's going to be talking about tools, and I think that will be really informative from my own past experiences. And I know obviously everyone loves tools, so stay in tune for that one. And I just want to say a massive thank you for all the support. I'm really trying to increase the quality of everything I post. Having the GoPro, it gives quite a good insight into sort of what we do on seeing how people do things. I've learned so much just being on Instagram. So yeah, stay in tune for the next one, and thank you very much for listening.